Hello students, how are you all? This is Swapna, Mathematics faculty from EDUHUNT IIT and NEET Academy. Right, so in the last class we have discussed about the concept of coordinate axis, and also I have told you about the position of the plane in the respective quadrants, right? Right. So, and also we have solved the concept of worksheet based on that, right? So, in the today's session, we are going to discuss some problems based on distance formula, right? So, what is distance formula? I just want to recall distance between 2 points formula is under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So, let's get back to worksheet 2, okay? First question. So, what is my first question? Find the distance between the points 6 comma minus 4 and minus 6 comma 1. So let me take 2 points here, 6 comma minus 4, which is x1 comma y1, and also the second point minus 6 comma 1 is x2 comma y2. You have 2 points, okay? So what is the distance between 2 points formula? Under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is my distance formula, okay? So what I am going to do, what is x2 here? Just substitute in the formula. This is distance formula, right? So what is the x2 value here? Minus 6 minus x1 is again 6, right? Minus 6 whole square plus what is y2? Tell me. 1 minus what is y1? Again minus 4, so whole square. Minus 6 is, what is the value of minus 6, which is minus 12. Minus 12 whole square. And this one, 1 minus of minus is plus 4. 1 minus of minus 4, which is 1 plus 4 is 5 square. Right? So 12 square is 144. 5 square is 25. 144 plus 25 is 1 root 169. What is the value of root 169? Which is option C, 13. Correct? So what is the distance formula? Distance between 2 point formula, root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So I have substituted both the points x1 y1 and x2 y2. I got minus 12 square plus 5 square. 12 square 144, 5 square 25. 144 plus 25 is 169. Under root 169 the value is 13. Clear with the first question? Shall we get back to next one? So we'll get back to next question. So what is the next question here? Name of the triangle formed by the 3 points. So here you need to find the triangle formed by the 3 points. So before finding which type of triangle it is, I should know the concept how to find it out, right? Equilateral triangle avuna kada. In order to find whether it is a equilateral triangle or not, by using a distance formula, for suppose if it is a equilateral triangle, all the values by the property of equilateral triangle, all sides should be equal, right? All sides should be equal. So AB, BC, CA, you need to calculate the distance of every side. If all the 3 sides are being equal, then it is a equilateral triangle, right? Similarly, if you have a right angle triangle, by Pythagoras theorem, we can use the Pythagoras theorem whether in order to prove whether it is a right angle triangle or not. Hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square. How to find whether it is a acute angle triangle or not? Sum of 2 sides, sum of squares of 2 sides. For example, AB square plus BC square must be less than or greater than. This is greater than AC square, right? So sum of square of 2 sides must be greater than the third side. In that case, we can consider it is an acute angle triangle. So let us find first the distance between AB, BC and CA. So let me take this point is A, this point is B, this point is C. Okay. So let us find out the distances between AB, BC and CA. So what is the value of AB here? Distance of AB. Under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So what is x2 minus x1? AB, you have to calculate the distance between these 2 points first. x2 minus x1 minus 16 minus of minus is plus 6. Minus 16 plus 6 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. y2 is 12 minus of minus is plus 8. 12 plus 8 whole square. Clear? So minus 16 plus 6. 16 plus 6 which is 10 minus 10 whole square is 100. And this one 20. 12 plus 8 whole square is 20 square which is 400, which can be rewrite as root 500. Right? So let me solve the value of BC now. What is BC? Again distance formula. Right, x2 minus x1 whole square minus 26 minus of minus is plus 16. Minus 26 plus 16 whole square plus what is y2 minus y1 whole square? Minus 18 minus 12. Minus 18 minus 12 is minus 30 square. Right. So minus 26 plus 16 is minus 10 whole square which is again 100. And this is 900 which is equal to 1000. Correct? So we are left over with one more distance of side, right? So calculate this. x2 minus x1 whole square, right? CA, right? AB, BC, CA. Minus 26 minus of minus 6 is plus 6. Minus 26 plus 6 is minus 20. Minus 20 whole square plus, and this one minus 18 minus of minus 8 is plus, right? Minus 18 plus 8 which is minus 10 whole square. As usual again you will be left over with 400 plus 500. So in order to from observing these three distances, obviously this is not, the distances are not equal. So from the given options it is not an equilateral triangle, and the option D will also get cancels because it is having both A and B, right? So it is not the correct one. So as per right angle triangle also we cannot consider, right? So let's check whether it is an acute angle triangle or not. So in order to become acute angle triangle, you should have AB square plus BC square must be greater than AC square. Means sum of any two sides must be greater than third side, right? So let us take root 500 square plus root 1000 square is equal to root 500 square. Correct? Square root cancel, square root cancel, square root cancel. 500 plus 1500 is 1000 is 1500 is must be greater than, this is greater than 500. Sum of squares of any two sides, if it is greater than the remaining third side, then such type of triangle is called acute angle triangle. So I will tell you, sum of squares of any two sides must be greater than remaining side is AC. So if it happens like this, then we can conclude it is belonging to acute angle triangle. So from the given options we can conclude it is an acute angle triangle. Am I clear with this problem? So by using the concept of distance formula, we have made the problem very easier, right? So can I get back to next problem? This is my next problem. Let's get back. Name of the triangle formed by the points. So let's start the question. So as usual we will calculate the distances formula here. First is we will calculate AB distance. What is the formula? Under root x2 minus distance between two formula, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, right? So what I am going to do here, what is x2 AB distance is x2 minus x1 minus 1 minus 1. Minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2 whole square plus minus 1 again minus 1 minus 1, right, which is again minus 2 whole square. 4 plus 4 which is root 8, okay, root 8. Now calculate the distance of BC. How to calculate the distance of BC? Just tell me. Minus root 3 and minus of minus 1 is plus 1 whole square. Minus root 3 minus of minus is plus 1 and this is whole square. Correct? So yeah. Plus what is y2 minus y1 whole square? Root 3 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. Root 3 plus 1 whole square. Just simplify it. A plus b whole square. A square root 3 whole square is 3. Right? Plus b square is 1. And this is 2ab. A square plus b square plus 2ab. 2 into minus root 3 into 1. And this is 3. A plus b whole square again. 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3. Cancel the terms. So what you have? 4 plus 4. Right? 3 plus 1 4. Again 4. Again you have 8. Root 8 will be your next distance, which is BC. So let me calculate the distance of CA also. So what is the distance of CA? As usual, CA. Root x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square. Whenever you are calculating the distance of CA, this will become x1 y1, this will become x2 y2. Just substitute it. Root x2 minus x1 whole square minus root 3 minus 1 whole square plus root 3 minus 1 whole square. Root 3 minus 1 whole square. Simplify it. Let's simplify it. Minus root 3. A minus b. Take minus as common. Square of negative will also become positive. Antena? Din ila raskocha minus of root 3 plus 1 whole square and raskocha. So that negative of square of negative function is also becoming negative. So apply a plus b whole square. 3 square is 1 plus 1 plus 2 root 3. Again root 3 whole square is 3. A minus b whole square plus 1 and this is minus 2ab. Cancel the terms. You will be left over with again root 8. So all the three distances are exactly equal. So root 8, root 8, root 8. So in that case we can consider it is an equilateral triangle. So all the three distances are taking an equal sides. So right. So this is our next problem. Am I clear with it? So what I have done here, I have just calculated the distances of AB, BC, CA, which are the sides of triangle. And I am having all the three distances are equal. So in that case, we can say it is an equilateral triangle. Chalo. Can I get back to next question? Name of the quadrilateral formed by the points minus 1, 0, 3, 1, 2, 2, minus 2, 1. Right? Minus 2, 1. So let me take any quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is four-sided figure. Let me take any quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Okay. So what are the points which has given? Minus 1, 0 and this is 3, 1. This is 2, 2 and this is minus 2, 1. So you need to mention what type of quadrilateral it is. Okay. So first as usual we will calculate the distance formula. What is the value of AB from the figure? Tell me. X2 minus x1. 3 minus of minus 1 whole square is 4. Right. 4 square is 16. 1 minus 0 whole square is 1. So you will have root 17. Right. So next BC. What is the value of BC? Calculate these both. So what is the value? 2 minus 3 whole square. X2 minus x1 which is 1. 2 minus 3 is minus 1 whole square which is 1. Next 2 minus 1 whole square. Again 2 launch 1 is the 1 square is 1. So again you will have root 2. Now calculate the distance of CA. So what is CA? 2 minus of minus 2. X2 minus x1. 2 minus of minus 2 is 2 plus 2 4. 4 square is how much? 16. Okay, 16. Next 2 minus what is this one? The third point 2 comma 2 and last point is minus 2 comma 1. 2 minus 1 whole square which is how much? 1 square. So 1 square is 1 which you got root 17. So we left over with AD here. AB, BC, CD, CA, AD. Right? What is AD? Tell me. What is the distance of AD? Tell me. minus 2, this is AD, right? Minus 2 minus of minus 1, minus 2 plus 1, which is 1. 1 square is 1. Next, 1 minus 0 is again 1. So you have root 2 again. So let me calculate the diagonals also. Okay. So let me calculate the diagonals also. So what is the diagonal here? BD. Calculate the diagonal side BD here. 3 minus of minus 2 or minus 2 minus 3. x2 minus x1. Minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5 whole square. Minus 5 whole square is 25. And this one 1 minus 1 whole square is 0. Right. So root 25 value is 5. Correct. And now calculate the diagonal AC. So what is AC? Tell me. x2 minus x1. 2 minus of minus 1, which is 3. 3 whole square is 9. Okay. 2 minus 0 whole square is 2 square, which is 4. Correct. 2 square is 4, which is root 13. So what from the above sides, what are the properties you have? Tell me. AB side is equal to CA side. Similarly, we have BC side is equal to AD. And also we don't have BD is not equal to AC. So we have opposite sides are parallel and equal, but the diagonals are not equal. So this represents a properties of parallelogram. In rectangle you will have diagonals are also being equal, right? Yes or no? So in square all sides and always all diagonals also will being equal, but only in the parallelogram you'll have the sides will be parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal, and the diagonals whatever you have, the diagonals are not equal. So from the above, by using the concept of distance formula, I can say that this particular quadrilateral is parallelogram, right? So I will give one problem for homework. If it is not coming, I will discuss in the next session. So what is my next question? Name the quadrilateral formed by the points 6, 8, 3, 7, minus 2, minus 2, 1, minus 1. It's similar like a previous question. I'm just asking you to solve the problem and come back in the next session. So I hope everybody is clear with the today's session. Right. I hope everybody enjoyed. Thank you all.